Hello and welcome back to 4000 and Counting YouTube channel, brought to you by Hurricane e-bikes. I am Watty and today I am going to be breaking down our European trip. Now, our European trip is kicking off a little bit early. We're going to be starting actually in the UK, and that's this Sunday. We will be watching Oxford City Stars take on Slough Jets. We're going to be hanging out down with Paul, Dell, and everyone from Hurricane. We're looking forward to that. Looking forward to seeing Petr Cech in action. It's been a while since I've seen him. Obviously, skated with him in the Guildford days, and he's been making waves down there in Oxford already. A couple of new imports. They're riding around town on the Hurricane e-bike, so I love that. Going to be going down doing that. That's our first game of the year live. Second live game of the year, it is our friends up at the Sheffield Steel Dogs. They're taking on the Solway Sharks a week on Saturday. So that is Saturday the 30th of September. Looking forward to that game. I think it's going to be a little bit different from the preseason games they played out. 2 real points on the line. It's a home and away weekend. So I'm interested to see what it's like on the Saturday. Then I'm following that up with a trip on the Sunday away. The Steel Dogs are away to the Solway Sharks. First trip to the Shark Tank. Looking forward to getting to see some of the guys that we've had on, Tomo and Grubby, John Strange, obviously, Peaks, John Dunbar. We've had quite a few of the boys on. It's just as much the same as Sheffield. You know, we've had Huey and Morgs and Chaz and Brammer, and I'm sure I'm forgetting some, but we've had a lot of those boys on. Look for us getting a couple more on closer to the time. And then the following weekend, as you can see, it's a bit busy with Basingstoke not being there this year. I thought this is the perfect time to start the travel channel and get up and going. So Aberdeen, I can't wait to go up there. Never been to Aberdeen before, even though I am Scottish. I'm looking forward to it. I've heard lots of good things. The match night experience apparently really good, packed out. If you haven't listened to the Cam McGiffin episode, you can do so now. Going to be getting a couple of the Aberdeen boys on in the week prior to going up, so look out for that. Obviously, they're going to be able to divulge a little bit more information on ice hockey in Aberdeen, and not only that, but the SNL as a whole. So look forward to that experience. Might even get some golf in on the Sunday before I come home. But obviously, you might have heard me say it's a travel channel. What's going to be different then? So basically, if you imagine, we're just going to be vlogging all the games, some of the best spots to go and eat and drink, and breaking down the games, breaking down the match night experience. Obviously, the UK ones, not so much. They won't be as in depth, but the ones that we're going to be doing in Europe really will be, and that kickstarts the European trip. The first trip I'm going on, we are heading out on Wednesday, the 25th of October. We will be watching Cologne Sharks take on Red Bull Munich. I can't wait for that. The Cologne arena is the biggest arena outside the NHL, 8,500 fans in there. I'm not sure how many will be in for Munich. I imagine it will be busy, and I really can't wait to watch my first live DEL game there for a couple of days. So we'll be doing some other bits and pieces on the Thursday, sticking around for the Friday, and for some reason I haven't written down the game for what I'm doing on the Friday. Let me just check who they're playing. I want to say it's Dusseldorf, but I could be wrong. But yeah, so I'm out there for a couple of days. If you've got any suggestions on what to do in Cologne, let me know right now in the comments below. Much the same as any of the cities that I talk about in this video. And obviously the best ones I'll go and do, and I'll be vlogging back and reporting back and telling you guys how it is. So the second Cologne fixture that I will be watching, let's have a look here. Schuinger, I could be wrong. I'm terrible with names, as we know. Anyone that's watched this podcast for a while, but yeah, we're going to be watching Cologne take on the Wild Wings. Really good couple of days worth of hockey there. Looking forward to seeing the standard for the first time. I think it's going to be epic. The following trip, I'm going to be joined by my boy Mark as I fly into Vienna. We're going to get the train across to Bratislava. Slovan Bratislava take on Nitra. We watched that fixture last year at Slovan. It was an incredible hockey game. Really good standard, fantastic arena, and yeah, great beer. It's just a good all-round match night experience. 2 days later, we're going to get the train from from Vienna over to Brno, and we're going to be watching them take on Jaromir Jagr's Kladno. So really, really looking forward to that. Jagr's back at 51. What's not to love? He's still putting up points last year. Why choose Hurricane e-bikes? Well, let me tell you, no servicing costs, no need to buy, no interest cost, no long-term agreement, no maintenance cost, no worries, because all their products come with a lifetime warranty. Hurricane are in fact the only company within the UK to offer a lifetime warranty on LCD screens, batteries, motors, all components. Guess what? Ordering from Hurricane couldn't be any easier. You just go across to hurricane.ebikes on their website, and all you got to do is literally head to the website, select your bike, add your accessories, confirm your details, and it's on its way over to you. My personal favorites are the M250 mountain bike, the M350 off-road mountain bike, and the big daddy of them all, the RS8 off-road bike. It is a beast. You can get yours from as little as £1.85 per day. So what are you waiting for? Head over to Hurricane e-bikes now and take advantage of some fantastic deals. Absolute savage. Looking forward to that. I can't wait. I can't wait to actually see the man play. It's been a long time coming. I've always wanted to see him play. Did I think he would be 51 the first time I saw him play? No, absolutely, I did not. Another one. So early December, flying over to Basel, get the train up to Bern, and SC Bern take on Zug on the 9th of December. We'll be vlogging all that, and that's going to be a spenny one. That's only a 24-hour trip due to not really wanting to be hanging around in Switzerland any longer than I have to be. I don't want these trips to cost a fortune. I'm going to be breaking down how much they cost, how much I'm paid for accommodation, how much tickets are, how much beers are. You're going to get all this info in the videos. The fourth, no, maybe not. God, the seven trips. Wow. I've missed the trip as well. I have to go back. So actually, after the Bratislava and Brno trip, I'm actually going out to Berlin for 3 days. We've got Berlin versus Dusseldorf. And then on the Saturday, Union Berlin take on Augsburg. So we're going a bit of football as well. And then Berlin take on the Roosters on the Sunday. So 2 hockey games, 1 football game. Then, as I said, then it's Switzerland. After Switzerland, I am back. This time I'm taking the missus with me, and we are heading off to Copenhagen. We're going to be going across by train to Malmo Arena, 13,000 seats. Malmo are taking on Timrå IK. That should be an outstanding game in the SHL. The Malmo Arena is really, really beautiful. If you haven't seen it, we've got some videos coming out in the next coming weeks with arena sizes and everything. Obviously, 3 of them that I've said so far, Cologne, Bern and Malmo, they're all in the top rinks outside the NHL. So excited to visit all of those. The 8th trip's a bit of a wild card, and we're heading out to Barcelona to see some Spanish ice hockey. And we have no idea what to expect. I'm hoping it's sunny. But yeah, just get out to Barcelona, check out a game there. Fantastic city. There'll be some really good, interesting bits in every city that I go to that will be on the vlogs. And hopefully you guys enjoy it. Right, as I was saying before my laptop rudely turned itself off, yeah, in Barcelona, probably the biggest wildcard trip, the least hockey market out of all of them, but one of my favourite cities in Europe. I want to show you guys what the level of Spanish hockey is like. I know the team that they have a few of the Spanish internationals that some of the juniors probably played against in the U20s and stuff like that. So we'll go see what that's about. I'm not hearing good things about the rink, but a couple of days in Barcelona, check out a football game the next day. I mean, it's not quite the same draw without Messi like last time I was there, but Barcelona is a fantastic place. It's a very cool place. Obviously, Jordan Bressa went out and played there with a Spanish connection, I believe, just before the lockout. I can't remember, before we went into like COVID restrictions. I think he was out there. So I'm intrigued. At most, it's hockey wise the least exciting, but one of the best cities that you could possibly go to. Let's have a look. What else have we got? So we get back from Barcelona on the 15th of January, and then on the 1st of February, 2 weeks later, we are heading out to Munich. Again, a 24-hour wham bam, thank you, ma'am trip. We're going to go watch Munich take on Strobing Tigers. That would be, I think, 5 DL games we're going to be watching this year in person. Couple in Cologne, couple in Berlin, one in Munich, and I'm excited about all of them. All like massive clubs, brilliant ice rinks. I'm genuinely buzzing. I think obviously we're going to be getting some content with some of the players in the lead up to the weeks coming in, like the weeks leading up to it. Sorry, so that'll be interviews, hopefully for a player from each team, most definitely a player from each home team. If we can figure out timings and ways to get the away team in on the mix, we would love to do that as well. And then the final trip, the 10th trip of the season, we are heading to Prague. And this is a late February trip, so I can't wait. I've been to Prague before. I had a very good tour guide and my former line mate, Jaroslav Seski. Absolutely brilliant city. And I've only ever seen one ice hockey game in Prague, and it was a second league, so it wasn't the top league. This time we're actually a bit of both. So on Tuesday, the 27th of February, watching Sparta Prague take on HK Mountfield. And then on the Wednesday, we are watching Slavia Prague take on Trebek. Now, last time I was there, obviously, I got to watch Karpov play for Prague. I'm not sure. I know they got Josh Keshner's there this year, so we've had Kess on the pod. It would be good to talk to him. It's just, it's going to be a whirlwind of an experience. It's something that we talked about last year, and obviously if I can get Mark in on as many of these trips as I can, that would be great. But until he sorts his passport out, that's a no-go. I'm going to be doing most of these trips stag. I'm going to be doing the videos myself. I'm going to be learning as we go. Hopefully the quality gets better as the videos go on, and I get a better understanding of the camera equipment and all the other type of things. But tell me, what trip do you think would be the best? What arena would you be looking forward to going to the most? And don't forget, you can help the pod by going to buymeacoffee/4000 and counting. That every little one of them, every time someone donates to our Patreon, whatever it is, it does help. Let's remind you folks that we have had the Cam McGiffin interview, we've had the Tony Hand interview. There's all sorts of interviews out on our YouTube channel. If you haven't seen them, go watch them right now, and we will see you again for another episode very, very soon. Peace.